What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ari. Ari with the RAR. Let's get it. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Comment the word. Tell me, guys, where you at. Get that back on live right here real quick. How y'all doing? Everybody tell me where y'all from. We got Philly in the house. Okay, we got Philly in the house. What else we got? Kingston, Jamaica, Maryland, NYC. Everybody in the house. Okay. Milwaukee, Columbus, Georgia, Opelika, Alabama, Florida, Palm Beach. So y'all know what time it is. Today we're going to be talking about pretty much everything, y'all. We're going to be talking about the stock market, what I'm watching, what you guys need to look out for, my top setups, things you need to pay attention to this week, everything, all right? Y'all ready? Let's tap in. If you made money with Honey Drip or you made money on Stock Sundays, comment the word yes. Tell me how much, all right? Put some of y'all on the spotlight. And if you new here, tap in, all right? If you new here, tap in. Comment the word new. We're going to look at a lot of stuff. All right, we're going to look at a lot of stuff. I'll write that down. That one stock somebody just said. Yes, somebody made money. Duger McGar said yes. Ski Molasses said yes. T-Mac, yes. All right, yes. 700, yes. All right, yes. Everybody getting money. Let's get it. Everybody getting money. New. Welcome, DeAndre. Mayman, welcome, my brother. Yes. 500. Let's get it. New. All right, yes. All right, Lulu up. Yes, sir. Big facts. New. Let's get it. All right. I play 0 games. Let's get it, folks. So now we're going to talk about what to look out for this week. Without further ado, we see everybody making money. This person said 5K on cash swing. Everybody in here new. Ebony Bennett, new. H-Town. All right, if this your first time being here, comment the word new. And then now we're going to get started with the Stock Sundays. Glad we did our introduction. We from everywhere. So first thing first, let's get to our Sunday watch list. This week, this is what you should be looking forward to. Monday, durable goods, orders for the U.S. S&P, let's see, I don't even know what that is. Home price index, okay. Consumer confidence index. No major reports Wednesday. Let's see, second quarter GDP, weekly unemployment claims, U.S. Department of Labor, pending home sales, and then personal consumption expenditure price index. Looks like a bunch of stuff. But also, folks, remember we got all this data for next week ahead, but we're near all-time highs again. Crazy bounce. Now let's count how long this bounce was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. A 2-week bounce. Some of you can't even hold a trade for 2 hours. So could you hold a 2-week? Comment the word me if you have the patience to hold for 2 weeks. I want to see where my holders are. And then keep it 1,000. Say no if you know you can't even hold a trade for 2 weeks. All right. I want to see where my patient people at. Let's see what we got, folks. I want to see who's going to keep it 1,000. Comment no if you know for a fact you have 0 patience. And comment the word me if you feel like, okay, I got the patience to hold. All right. Me, okay. I want to see some no's in here. We got to have an impatient person in here. We got to have somebody. Somebody got to keep it 1,000. We ain't got one no. Hey, that's not what I be seeing. I be seeing, hey, bro, I panic sold. And there we go. Somebody kept it 1,000. All right, there we go. First one to keep it real. Steven Allen said, ain't no way I'm holding something for 2 weeks. See what I'm saying? Now, the reason I say that is because, people were literally crying about the market being down 29 trillion right about here, right? Weren't we just crying and everyone was DMing me, is the world going to end? And we were just down, where were we at, the 100 MA? Nah, I think, what was this, the 50 MA? It wasn't the 50. It looks like we were heading towards the 200 MA. Yep. So this orange line is our 200 MA, this white line is our 100 MA, and this purple line is our 50 MA. Okay? Now, what do I see so far technically? This is SPY, the S&P 500, and if you guys don't know, this is a ETF. This is our version of Bitcoin. So this would be the stock market version of Bitcoin. Most of the stocks follow the overall outlook of SPY. So if SPY is generally up, then our top stocks are generally up. And why is that? Because if you go to Google, you will see, and you type in SPY holdings, Zacks. I remember this was last week. Let's look up SPY holdings, Zacks, and you guys will see the top holdings of SPY. So I go right here and I go to the SPY holdings from Zacks, and you will see here are the top holdings. We have Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, all of that, right? Eli Lilly. So this is a very diverse, and the S&P 500 stands for Standard & Poor's 500 ETF, which is comprised of the top ETFs, right? Not the top ETF, the top stocks, 500 of the top stocks, pretty much selected by the committee. So what I like to do is I like to go in and see what are the stocks held by our top ETF. And I put these stocks on my watch list. I make sure each of these stocks are on my watch list, okay? So each of these stocks, I watch at least the top 100. I'm tracking the top 100 stocks at all times. There we go. See that? So so these are the stocks I generally trade. And if I see one that I don't trade, I put it on my watch list. Like for instance, PLD. I might put that on my watch list. BSS, that's not on my watch list. I'll add it. So if you guys want a good way of finding stocks to trade, then you can come here and you can, okay, this is what the ETF is holding. So why am I not watching this stock? And that is where I generally find a lot of my stocks to trade too, watching the S&P 500 from that. So I gave you guys a clue. Now let's type in 1 week so we can look at weekly candles. Right now we're looking at daily candles. Let's type in 1 week, 1W, and there we go, folks. As you can see, we are trending back near all-time highs. We are about, what were all-time highs? All-time highs were 565.16. And the election is literally right around the corner. It's about to be, when is election? In November, right? So I was telling people that we're going to have an election run since down here. I was like, listen, folks, this thing is going to run all the way up to election. And you'll notice that before every president is hired, the stock market sometimes be at all-time highs. Now, why is that? Because the last thing they want on their name, when it's time to vote is, hey, the Democratic Party made it to where, the stocks aren't up. So I already knew that we can hold all the way up to close to about October, correct? So I believe, this thing, we may get to 580, close to 600-ish. Possibly we may break high. That's my personal theory. If we reject here, I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, but it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? We're going to see. But I do believe we will retest all-time highs, whether we reject or keep going, I have no idea. But I personally, my theory was we would run all the way up to election. And so far, put a yes if you heard me say this before, or type in election if you heard me say for the last 10 stock Sundays that we shall run up until election. The election run. See, this person said genius, right? All right, you guys know. All right, you guys heard me say that plenty of times. The election run, election run, election run. You can go check out my old stock Sundays for proof. And yeah. Okay, so now that we have that squared away, let's go look at QQQ. QQQ. And yeah, there we go, folks. We got QQQ also heading towards all-time highs. I'm looking at weekly candles, by the way. But I only have, now the reason why it's going to be hard for me, I forgot to tell you guys, show you guys this. We have earnings as well. Check out the earnings we have for next week. So Monday, we have Trip.com. Don't really care about any of these stocks. The only one that really are going to help move the market is Wednesday. NVIDIA has earnings, CrowdStrike, and Salesforce. I would say NVIDIA and CrowdStrike might make a move because CrowdStrike been doing this thing. Dollar General has earnings, and Lululemon. So if you in our chat, you understand why we like Lulu, CrowdStrike, NVIDIA. CRM, I need to catch that on the dip. That's one stock that I hope I can catch. And MongoDB, hopefully they fall. Some of these stocks you hope to fall, so you can get the dip. NVIDIA, if it falls, good luck. Good news for shareholders if it, either way, whether NVIDIA pops or drops, it's good news, especially if you're in honey drip. The good news is you get to add on the dip, and the good news is if it pops is we get rich again. So either way, you're going to get rich buying NVIDIA on the dip or, whether it falls. Now, it's going to be increasingly difficult to swing stocks because the dip has already been bought. So everybody needs to understand that too. Everybody like, what's the next play? What's the next play? It's not probably going to be in this sector, So we go to the daily chart. It would be kind of ludicrous to try to swing NVIDIA, while all these stocks, now granted, not everything is trending towards all-time highs. I do have a lot of lines and stuff because I be creating levels and stuff. But the magnificent 10 or 7 stocks that we like to trade, it's kind of difficult to try to buy or say, hey, I'm going to swing calls on these. Because, the goal is to buy the dip. And if you did not buy the dip, then you have to wait on the dip. You see what I'm saying? Now, Apple, I wish I would have got in. I'm still good on Apple, don't get me wrong. But this was a great dip buy, this level right here. This retest of this level. Microsoft. Yeah, I'm not a fan of swinging any of these. But I'll tell you my favorite setup. I only have one favorite setup. Well, I have 2. But I'm giving you guys one. And you have to sign up for the other one. All right, so my top setup to give to you guys for Stock Sundays would be WBA, Walgreens Boot Alliance. Now, why is it showing me this? I'm doing stocks. They tripping on me. There we go. All right. I like WBA because of what, folks? Somebody tell me what pattern this is. Somebody tell me what pattern this is from Stock Sundays. Let's see who pays attention. Everybody hit the like button as well. If you're if you loving Stock Sundays, please, every time you attend, give me a like. That would make me it's 1,000 people attending, or 1,200 people. Please leave a like. That will, that's the least you can do for me. I'm giving you free plays. All right, that's all I ask for. And a comment after this, a like and a comment, and that's all I ask. Everybody said it. It's a falling wedge. All right, T-Mac said it, falling wedge. So we have it. People on YouTube and Instagram Live tapping in. So we have a falling wedge right here on WBA. Now, I went and looked at their financials. Terrible financials leading up to this year. We're going to look at it now. They had a profitable quarter, so this is a risk that we're taking at all-time lows, but I think if WBA hits, so what is a falling wedge, by the way, before we keep going? Falling wedge is this, folks. Bullish pattern. Let's see another example. Falling wedge. What else is another example? Let's see. We got a lot of great examples of a falling wedge. This would be my favorite. So we got bullish divergence and a falling wedge on this. So I like this pattern. I love this example the most to show my chat, because there we go, folks. Falling wedge with bullish divergence. Okay, we got a falling wedge with bullish divergence. We got a gap to fill. Now, granted, does WBA deserve to be this low? Yes. All right. Now, is it worth a dip buy? Maybe. I've been reading some of their financial things. Let's see if we can get this to pop up. So let's type in WBA real quick. I've been reading up on them all week because, I have to study this stuff to give my chat some plays. So I was looking at their financials. They're down. This is the annual report. Net income wise. And this is, you have to add 3 zeros to every number you see. And there we go, folks. Down 3 billion 2023, down nearly 6 billion this year. And the crazy thing is, look how much revenue these guys, they have a terrible profit margin. Imagine generating 132 Bs, because you got to add 3 zeros to that, and only profiting 4 billion. And then they still generated more money trailing 12 months, but, keeping less. So it's not like, the revenue is down. It's just the profitability is down. So I kind of look at both. I look up total revenue, but the cost of revenue really starting to heat up lately. The cost of revenue is heating up, as you can see. So they're making more money, but it's costing more to make more money. So Walgreens has a rebalancing issue right now. So I've been doing a little research on them, and they have a great rebalancing issue. So even if we buy the dip on the falling wedge, it has great bullish divergence. It has a great technical level, terrible balance sheet. So that means it's, a risk, but it's a great chart pattern. And they could possibly pop. That doesn't mean, after this falling wedge, they'll drop some more. It could be a good long-term pickup too, depending on, because you never know with some of these companies. Generating a lot of money, but can't really profit anything. Their issue is, from what I've been doing research on this stock for about 2 weeks, trying to find out what the main issue is. And the main issue is failure to innovate, failure to, what else? The cost of products is making people shop online. You get what I'm saying? So but Walgreens is now accepting EBT. Oh, that's another thing that came out, folks. That was dope. Walgreens is now accepting EBT. So you know what that means, folks. They're going to get a little profits from that. That should add they said another 4 billion annually. So that's great news. They are now going to accept food stamps and EBT. So you're going to be able to walk in certain Walgreens and pay. So they're going to lower the prices again and accept food stamps and EBT, which will appeal to the, the poor class. And yeah, the pharmaceuticals they're doing, and also the impact of people no longer getting COVID shots. Remember, folks, the whole game in the pharmaceutical company is, what do they say? Find the problem, sell the solution, right? So in my honest opinion, companies benefit from creating stuff, from the government creating stuff, and them selling the solution. So it does benefit even the foods we eat. If you see the number of processed foods we eat, it's almost like everybody in the country is in the military. For example, a lot of the foods you eat are prior to post World War II. So you guys got to study your history. All the packaged and preservative foods that you eat is astronaut and army food, if you really think about it. I was in the army, so I used to have to eat MREs. But remember, why are they giving us MREs? Because we have to be out somewhere, and this food has to last for months, correct? So when World War II hit, that's when the boom of packaged foods, World War One and World War II hit. That's why everybody is addicted to candy, addicted to noodles, addicted to box foods, things like that. Now, the reason I'm telling you this because that's how our economy works. They'll get you sick, so you'll buy medicine. Understand that? So Walgreens is no longer benefiting from the COVID boom. And I'm also telling you this because you guys got to limit the amount of packaged foods you eat because you're technically a military soldier. You eat McDonald's, you eat nothing but box food, frozen pizza, frozen this, frozen that. And that was supposed to be during our deployment days when we ate that. And then when we get home, we eat healthy again. But imagine eating an MRE every day. That's what some of you are eating. And that's why you don't poop every day. That's why you have a lot of blockage. You know, some of you poop every 3 days, every 4 days. And that's the truth. That's not healthy for you. You know, and that comes from eating all that crap. You know, so that's just, I'm off my soapbox for my wealth and health. Let's get back to the money. All I really like is the Walgreens setup. And I have one more setup, but you guys aren't getting that setup because you have to be in Honey Drip. I got one more great setup. But what we can do is ask questions. If you want my swings, by the way, I will be calling these. And I went 2 for 2 last week, so I'll show you guys here. I called. I'm investing in the healthcare sector lately, but Merck and PFE. And yeah, folks, as you can see, I post my gains. I made about 6 racks off these trades last week. I also made, what do we get in? PFE, see? So I made about 8 racks, really. I made 3,800 off PFE, 42% trade, and then I made another 3,000 off Merck. So I called both of these trades, and we went 2 for 2 on swings. I could only catch 2 last week, but I got 2 more this week. But that's cool, you know. As long as we catching some trades, that's all that matters. Some weeks I hit 5. Some weeks I can only catch 2. But one thing I told my chat is, you know, I'm only going to give you my best shit. I'm not the type of guy to just give you some shit just because. Hey, if I don't have anything, hey guys, all I was able to catch were 2 40% trades this week. You know, they appreciated that. And I told them I'd rather you guys, you know, what's my favorite saying? You know, if we don't lose anything, it's still a win. So we made money, we didn't lose much. And yeah, we get money. Comment the word trial if you want to get in all of my plays. Also, you guys, if you guys don't know anything about the stock market, head to my chat, come to the read first, follow the 6 steps, and then also come down to the free courses. So read first and then Honey Drip University, free courses. Take all 5 of these and I promise you guys will be profitable. I even say it. If you know nothing about the stock market, spend some time in here, learn charting for a little bit. Please paper trade your first week. So don't trade with real money and don't quit because quitting is a bitch move. And I also tell people this before I keep going to answer questions. Let me talk to people who think that they can hop into trading and immediately quit. So the reason why I tell people don't quit, because even I had this attitude since I was 9 years old. And there's a reason I'm here to this day. My first year of playing football, we used to run laps, right? Something in me told me that I needed to be first. And my heart, you know how you running and you can damn near, and you not usually a runner and you could taste your blood? Some told me I would die before I'm not first. Just how I am. I have that mentality of if I quit, How you do one thing is how you do everything. So sometimes when I'm doing a workout and you got that last few sets to go, right? But you say, nah, I'm gonna stop at 3. And then something in me tells me, okay, if I don't go to this 5th set, then I'm gonna quit on everything else in life. So if something is worthwhile, don't quit. That goes for your relationships, friendships, money, everything. So if you know that this is something that's going to benefit you financially, why would you hop in and then be like, I quit? That is why you quit on everything in life. How you do one thing is how you do everything. When I'm running, I don't quit. When I exercise, I don't quit. I finish my reps because what that does is translate through everything I do in life. So I'm telling you guys, hey, comment the word trial, give it a year. This is something that's going to benefit not only you, but your family. Investing is just not for you. It's also for during the absence of a job. You get what I'm saying? You can't depend on, to me, I haven't seen anything like this that could replace my income with such a high probability. You get what I'm saying? Like last week, I made only 7K swinging, but if the pandemic happened, well, I really made more than that. I'm gonna show you guys what I made too. I made 170K, but that's because we're near all-time highs. So I'm gonna show you guys this as well. Check me out, and I be showing my chat this, and I also let them know, hey, if you didn't, and we made a 7K off Zoom, so I really made 170K, as you can see. 170K. All right, last week in 1 week, which was my biggest week. But as far as the signals I called, I made 7K in a small account, and we banked on Zoom as well. We called Zoom, that hit. So it's just been a good week. But at the same time, folks, I started 6 years ago. I started trading options 6 years ago, but investing 8 years ago, and look where I'm at now. This isn't less than 10 years. I promise you will be able to get a fraction of that if you don't quit. But if you quit now and you say, you know what, I'm going to try this shit, give it a week. If I don't get rich the first day, I quit. Look where I'm at now, folks. If I posted on my story a minute ago that I was literally 6 years ago, I was happy to make $170 in 1 week. I used to be happy to make 170. Now I'm making 170K. See what I'm saying? You know what? Let me try to, dang, I can't show y'all that picture because it's in my archives and everything. But I'm going to show y'all that picture pretty soon of me making $170 and being happy. And now I'm making 170K in a week. And then certain plays like Zoom helped because I made a lot during that earnings week. But yes, folks, quitting isn't an option. And if you quit, then you got to consider, and there's another thing, call yourself a bitch. I challenge all of you this because one of my favorite, and I can even tat that on me, don't be a bitch. Being a bitch is how a lot of you suck at life. Every single thing you do, you bitch out of. Every single thing you do. I know people like that. Man, this shit ain't for me. Ain't nothing. Says who? There's another thing I hate about some of you guys' mentality of this isn't for me mentality. Who told you that? And why did you believe them? That's the first thing I say to everybody when they tell me this isn't for me. I'm not meant to do this. I'm not smart enough to do this. All these excuses they feed themselves, and all they're doing is literally letting society tear them down. You're letting the opinions of someone tell you because you weren't born rich, you don't deserve wealth. Because you're a skin color, you don't deserve something. Because this and that, you don't deserve. You have to have that mentality of everything is for me. And if it's not for me, you got to show me. You got to have you got to show me mentality, and you got to be patient with it. Man, I'm a fight to death. That's type of person I am. And you got to be that type of person. So everybody comment I deserve if you believe you deserve to be an investor, if you believe wealth is for you, if you believe a six-figure to $1 million income is for you, all right, comment I deserve. Everybody say that real quick. Because it starts there. Some of you really don't believe you deserve wealth. Like real shit. Some of you believe I deserve to be poor. I deserve to be regular. I don't deserve to fly first class. That ain't for me. That's for the white folks. You see what I'm saying? You can't have that mentality. First, you got to believe you deserve it. I deserve. Here we go. T-Mac said he deserved. DJ Priceless said he deserved. Everybody comment I deserve, because all of you should feel that way. And I don't give a fuck how you look. I don't care if you're skinny, bald, fat, whatever you are, you know, you deserve something. You deserve six figures to $1 million. And you got to believe that first and foremost. All right. I deserve. I deserve. I deserve. We deserve. No, you deserve. You got to want it for yourself. This is a one-man journey. Yes, we working together, but you deserve it. All right. There we go. Everybody deserves this shit. It starts there, folks. It starts there. Now that we got that out the way, let's answer some questions. Let's answer some questions. We all deserve some money. We all deserve all of us deserve 2 vacations a year. I'm gonna be honest with you. Minimum, everybody deserves 2 vacations per year. Why are we subjecting ourselves to me, that's miserable. Because some of you go on 1 vacation every other year. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I said this before too, if you cannot pay for a vacation cash, don't go. You should not be going into debt to have fun. None of you should. If you got to pay off a vacation, you did it wrong. The only time I pay off a vacation is if I cashed out on it on my credit card, and then I cash back out on it to make sure I have a 0 balance, or, you know, close to 0 balance before, you know, the statement balance come out. If you can't afford a vacation, don't go, folks. But some of you refuse to take 2 years off and be humble. Somebody said, taste that blood, be serious. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I used to goddamn run till I taste my blood. So let's answer some questions. Is it too late for the mentorship? If you're on Instagram, comment the word mentor if you want to join my mentorship. By the way, we have a new mentorship coming out too. After that, we have a collab mentorship, but we add in Brett to it, which is going to be dope. Let me go look at Kava stock real quick. One of you said something about Kava, and I want to go check it out because I've been trying to get that motherfucker on a dip. Kava. Damn, hell nah. Can't get that on a dip. Damn, Kava just went crazy. Got to wait till the stock split. Yeah, we ain't getting that. Let's answer some questions. If you're on YouTube Live, click the link in the description instead of commenting the word mentor, or I'll pin the link in the comments. How much does your mentorship cost? $1,200. The mentorship costs $1,200. But the reason why it costs $1,200, it really should cost $10,000. And that is to give everybody the chance to invest, and for the ones who are serious. Because, you know, that's how you take it serious. Number 2, we know that we're going to give you your ROI, return on investment. I can afford to charge that much. Why? Because I made 7 figures this year trading. So I know I can help you make your $1,200 back, and that's over a lifetime, meaning really you probably make that back that month. Real talk, like investing $1,200 into my mentorship, you'll probably make it back the next month. So I'm not going to charge you something that you can't make back, but at the same time, I'm not going to sell myself short based on my intellectual property. I've worked hard. I've invested for 8 years to learn this. So why would I give it away to you for pennies? You know? Yeah, it's very cheap. It's cheap to me. So if you want the link to my personal mentorship so you guys can learn, and it comes with 8 lessons live, meaning I don't sell you recordings, I teach you live. Because the reason why I won't sell you but I let you keep the live recordings, But the reason I teach live every time is to give everybody a unique personal experience. And on top of that, people take it serious when they're being taught live. If you give people a course, they feel like, oh, this is just some, but live is like, nah, this is what's going on right fucking now. See what I'm saying? And you get to keep all live recordings, and we give you 3 Q&As at the end of each lesson. All right, let's see what y'all said. I can feel you hitting legendary Fortune 500 status. Donating you now is legendary. Yes, I can see myself making a lot of money, but at the same time, that used to be one of my goals, but that was for ego purposes. Now I'm focused on impact, because the money came. Don't get me wrong, folks. I made a lot of money. I just don't pop my shit as much as I want to. And the reason why is because, you know, it is what it is. Like guys who make $1 million a year pop they shit harder than I do. I just been on a humble tip, not because, you know, I don't want to breed envy or anything. It's just that's, you know, after a while you just want to focus on impact. Is it one-on-one or it's a group mentorship? It's a group mentorship with me and 3 other millionaires, but you do get a one-on-one Q&A with all of us at the end. So it's 8 lessons taught by 3 people. And then I'll show you guys if you want to see it, so you guys don't get confused on what it is. So here we go, folks. So you guys don't get confused on what it is. It's 8 days. Day 1, day 2, day 3. So you learn how to swing trade, day trade, and scalp. Day 4, you learn our top indicators. You learn our top patterns and how to momentum trade volume. Then you learn how we do candlestick support resistance. Day 1, just an introduction. Then day 2, you learn futures, scanners, scaling, flow, and watch lists. Our secret, this is day 6. You learn all of our setups. Day 7, you learn our trading psychology, reading the tape. And then day 8, you learn leaps, Greeks, long-term investing. All right. So you see that, folks? You learn all of this. And then this is how it works. 4 weeks of live training, 2 classes per week. So we're only going to see you twice per week for 4 weeks. All right. If you comment the word mentor, you can tap in. And then 1 week of Q&As, 3 sessions. So that means you get to learn from all of us. So it's 0 excuses. And you get a Q&A at the end of each lesson. So it's 11 Q&A sessions, technically, because after each of these lessons, we make sure you get a Q&A. And then at the end, we give you 3 more Q&A sessions, just so you can't say, oh, they didn't teach me or they didn't answer my question. We ain't going for that with our shit. We make sure there are 0 excuses. No one can say, oh, I have not been taught. It's impossible to walk out of my mentorship and be like, I didn't get it. We make it impossible for you to be like, I didn't get it, because we're going to all do our own one-on-one session at the end. And then you get 30 days of live trading. All right, for what? For $1,200. So it's going to be the link in the description. Or baby, you could pin the link. Yeah, oh, she already pinned it. All right. You are doing community the justice. There are thousands of people that are able but could care less. You are appreciated, brother. I appreciate that. Wait till you guys see this this project, this real estate project I'm working on. I just completed the floor plan today. I've done most of the architecture with the help of one of the top architectures in Georgia. This guy isn't cheap, by the way. It cost me like damn near, and who would have known architects cost that goddamn much? Do you know how much they charge me for these drawings? Like damn near $200K, just for him to draw some shit for me. But at the same time, this guy is a beast. I think he's an Arabic guy too. This guy's a beast. Top guy in Georgia, damn near, yeah, top guy in the state. But at the same time, just for him to draw some shit, 200 fucking racks. But at the same time, I don't even want to talk about that. It is what it is. So we're going to start the mentorship probably the end of September. Do you think CrowdStrike is going to have good earning report after their epic collapse about a month ago? When does the mentorship start? The end of September. Somebody said it's worth it. Yeah, I know, but goddamn, charge me an arm and a leg just to draw, and I had to pay that out of pocket, folks. Talk about the legacy building. It'll be called something different one day, but I can't really say the name until I trademark it. Cause let's just say I be like, hey y'all, it's called this. Next thing you know, some smart ass trademark my shit, and then now I have to pay him to. So if you guys want to know why I can't talk about the building, is because I am being heavily watched. It's a lot of people threatened by me in this quote unquote world of life, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm tall, dark, handsome, and I make money, and I have youth. So that's threatening because my competitors are 40 years old. So if someone is half their age, getting a lot of money, tall, dark, and handsome, I'd be shitting my pants too. So there's a reason why I don't talk about what I'm doing with this building, because I am being watched, as you can see, and people really are nosy as fuck and interested in what I'm doing, not because they want to help out, not because they really care, but because they want to destroy what the fuck I have, and they want to undercut what I'm about to do. So there's a reason why I keep quiet about this thing, and why I'm not at certain places, why I don't be around certain people, is because I know that they're not for me. They are my competitors. They don't care about me. They want to destroy what the fuck I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, bro, we see what you're going through. I'm 30 and go through it too. Thank you. So I can't really talk about the stuff I'm doing. These people don't want me to succeed, folks. They want to pretend to be my friends. You're going to make 200K back on this swing this week, for sure. What's the best advice trading and working a 9-to-5? How can I succeed in trading and working a job? So this person asked me, how can he succeed working a 9-to-5? And my best answer is, all I can do is tell you what I did. Number one, swing trading will be your number one strategy. So swing trading is holding stocks and try to catch a trend. You can't be there to day trade unless you have a desk job. But if you work trucking, factory, this and that, believe it or not, yes, you can make some money with a 9-to-5. You just got to swing. Get into a swing, check on it lunch break. Get into a swing, take a bathroom break, check on it. That's how you make money, swing trading. Now, lucky for you, I give out swings. I tell you my swings verbatim what I'm doing. And I am up 7 figures this year off my swings. So if you want to join my swings, comment the word trial on any of my Instagrams, posts or lives or anything, or DM me the word trial. And if you're on YouTube live, click the link in the description and you can get the trial, go to the read first, go to the free courses, and you will get into the swings. And that is how you make money with a job, to where you don't have to keep watching it or be there all day to watch it. That is why I like swings personally, because I'm like you. I may not have a 9-to-5, but because I'm the main marketer, because I'm the main person who brings in the members in the chat, because I got a role like that, I can't be there day trading. And because I got stuff to do, I got to make sure I'm at this meeting. So swinging is what I prefer as well. I'm like you. I'm too busy to day trade now. I have to swing. That's why I had to get good at swinging. So if you're the type of person who don't like to be next to the computer all day, swinging is for you. As you can see, and if you want to be like, okay, how profitable is swinging? I'll show you. I made literally 170K without watching the charts. So swinging is extra profitable once you learn it. I made 170K in a week from swinging. This isn't day trading. I didn't sit there at the computer to get this. I literally placed these trades, walked away. Look at this. Check me out. I got in this swing. Look at the date I bought this. 6/21. It is 8/25. 2 months to make this. So yes, I can teach you how to make money while having a job. All right. I can teach you how to make money while having a job. So if you're trying to make money and not look at the stocks all day, this is it. All right. That is how you do it. Now, the only thing is you're going to have to be patient. What is a swing time period? We're trading daily candles and weekly candles for the person who asked me that. We're trading daily and weekly candles. So this is not 5-minute candles. This isn't 15-minute candles. These are daily and weekly candles. Swings and leaps, yes. Somebody said, I have issues reading the charts. Do you have any chart review classes? Yes, I do. So, sis, in my chat, if you go to the Beginners Learning Center or free courses right here, free courses on the side, you will see I have all of this. And you can go to my YouTube, look up this video right here. It's free on YouTube, how to trade options for beginners. And then I have all of these as well. So if you struggle with charts, you must have not learned from me. And I have one where I teach DC on Fly how to chart. I taught DC on Fly how to chart. But this isn't on YouTube. This is a private link. So yes, in my chat, I have it all. See that? I teach them everything. Fundamental analysis, pattern. That is a 35% drop. See that?
So what if somebody would have bought in at 20 and it still dropped? Do you have, that's when your stop
resistance? So what you do is you do what is called dollar cost averaging. So if you got 100K, you throw in 50 at 20%. Then you throw in another 20 when it drops down another 10%. And then, see that, folks? And this has 11K views. And it's never been released to the public. I haven't released this to the public. This is just my chat. So I taught DC on Fly charting. You can go look at me teach celebrities from beginners. So think about it. I can't tell him a lie. He'll tell the industry, hey, this motherfucker right here is a liar. DC on Fly has made over $500,000 from my teachings. So I can't sit here and tell a celebrity, hey, I gotta tell them the truth. So if you don't believe me just teaching you verbatim, you can go watch me teach celebrities. The same information that I'm teaching them, I give it to you guys in the chat. So if you be like, okay, I want to see you teach a high level person this, I've done that. All right. By the way, he called me too. I gotta call him back. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'll keep it all the way 1,000. It's like, with celebrities, man, I don't be liking to push the issue too much because I don't want to seem like, what do we call a dick rider, you know? Like, I don't want nobody like, hey, bro, just be on our dick. So I just be, sometimes it be backfiring on me, though. Like, I don't know how to, I'm still working on balancing that. Like, okay, who should I hit up on a weekly basis? Who should I give space? And then I end up giving everybody space because I'm like, man, ain't nobody about to say I'm a dick rider or a groupie or anything like that. Cause I've been called that before to pieces of shit who just jealous of me. Who, like, I've been invited places and people will be like, once they get mad at you, they'll call you a groupie. So I'm like, hell nah, I don't even like with celebrities, you gotta be careful with them motherfuckers. You sit there and you be not DC on Fly, but certain people. Like You gotta be careful with them. Coming from somebody who, so I'd be like, man. But DC on Fly is a bro. Not him, but I've experienced that before. Yeah, it really because of jealousy. I already told y'all why. It's because some of these guys are coming to Atlanta trying to get a check balance, and then they like, damn, but this dude taking over. And when he complete this building, we're screwed. Yeah, somebody know what's going on. I always wonder why you weren't a day trader now. I know you always busy. Yeah, bro, but I got the top day traders, which is Mike, Rav, and Brett. I only got one Aristotle Instagram account, by the way. If somebody DM you from that, then it's not, yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what else y'all got. I'm 21 with over 30K in stocks and options. Thanks, Aristotle. You're welcome, Investing Mind Setup. All right, you're welcome. Do you still do investment interviews? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like I haven't been doing a lot of. I do my own interviews, but I don't really. I'm just tired of talking about the same shit, man. Like people will get me on an interview, then I gotta say the same shit. I was in the Army. I made my first million when I was in the Army. I wrote a book. I invest in stocks. That's my story. Sometimes you gotta reinvent yourself so you can talk about something different. And truth be told, so many people have copied my wave to the point where I gotta reinvent myself. I gotta give them something they can't copy, which is this motherfucking real estate building. Good luck with this, motherfuckers. Good luck paying 200K for a goddamn architect. Good luck finding a building that's cheap with 40,000 square feet. Good luck to all you goddamn copycats. I'm about to leave every last one of you motherfuckers behind. Ha ha. So I'm laughing at these motherfuckers. They know I just hit that spin move on their ass. Because I can't go to an interview anymore and say, hey, I'm an investment guru. Everybody's one now. But not everybody's going to own some shit like this. So good luck, motherfuckers. You about to be left behind in the goddamn dust, and you are literally going to be 5 years behind. All right? So RIP to all the copycats. You know what I'm saying? RIP to everybody who thought they can chase me. RIP, I just hit a real spin move on your ass. And you don't got the money to afford it. So good fucking luck. All right? Yeah, I just hit the real spin move on their ass. The Terrell Pryor, Ohio State spin move. Yeah, I hit one of them on them motherfuckers. Everybody want to be Aristotle Investments now, but everybody can't own a lot of real estate and create a building. I'm telling you what's about to happen. Game over. Plus, I don't want to be known as a guru anymore. I want to be known as a mogul. I can't be on the same level as people anymore. I don't want to be considered, oh, you one of them guys. Nah, when I do this, yeah. All right. Yeah, this about to go crazy. He cool with Trap. Yeah, I'm cool with him. Yeah, Braxton Miller. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, it was Braxton Miller. You're right. That weren't Terrell Pryor. That was Braxton Miller who hit that goddamn spin move. All right. I don't really have anything else to say other than yeah. And you guys, and I see you guys asking me why I'm not at certain events. I already told you guys why I'm not at certain events. regardless of anything, you got to be a man, and you got to, you know, certain men took it upon themselves to, you know, I guess they weren't selling enough tickets, didn't sell as much as they did last year. So, you know, or just anything that threatens empire sometimes is a threat to people. And I am a threat, folks. So that means that I am, you know, going to be hated in certain facets. So please stop asking me why I'm not at certain events. Use your context clues. Okay? I just bought a building. I'm a multi-millionaire, 8-figure millionaire. I'm young and black. That's a threat. That's why I'm not there. All right? Use your common sense and context clues. But anyways, folks, it's your boy Aristotle. We out. I hope you guys enjoyed the Stock Sundays. Great Stock Sundays. Let's get it.